Dear students, first of all, hear the lively voice and manuscript of Robert Frost of his famous poem The Road Not Taken as an inspiration and motivation to read the poem. Then I will explain you the meaning of the poem with details explanation to the best of my knowledge. So please see the video without skipping.
Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Hello students, how are you everybody? Hope that you must be fine. I am also fine. So today let us read the poem The Road Not Taken. I am going to give you a critical analysis of the poem. So please listen with apt attention and please do not forget to subscribe this channel to get further updates from me. So let us look at the poem The Road Not Taken, written by Robert Frost. My dear student, Robert Frost is one of the finest modern poets in America, and his poem The Road Not Taken is a masterpiece in the arena of American poetry. He has been the most widely known and appreciated American poet of the 20th century. He writes about familiar objects in simple way, but his poems present a class of ideas which we generally face in everyday life. Though the poems appear simple, the poet has some hidden message to communicate. There is always something more than the ordinary meaning at surface level. Thus, one can see layers of meaning in his poem. His poems talk about truth and they bring out wisdom. Once Robert Frost himself wrote that my poems begin in delight and end in wisdom. This is exactly true to the poem The Road Not Taken. The Road Not Taken, which appeared in his volume of poems called Mountain Interval in 1916. Dear student, The Road Not Taken is one of the beautiful lyrical poems of Robert Frost. It projects a problem that is faced many times by people. It talks about taking a decision about choosing a career. The poet has expressed this dilemma through the image of two roads which are separate. The traveler has to choose one between them. It is really hard to decide which road he shall prefer to. How can one say that one road is better than the other? There are the questions majority of people have to face in life. The poet has brought out this situation where he has to select between two roads. The words yellow wood point out to the season of autumn. Both the roads are equally attractive on that particular morning. Nobody had walked on it, so the fallen yellow leaves are uncrushed. It is difficult to take a decision for the traveler. The traveler thinks over it for a while to take a proper decision, even if the thought is there to have one road, but he wishes to travel by the other road also, that is the road not taken. But there is realization that if it is not possible, he means to say that once the decision is taken, there is no retreat, no stepping back. The consequence of decision will only be known as to whether the choice is right or wrong. He chooses thus the road which is less traveled by, and that has made the difference. Though it may be lonely, difficult, full of hurdles, he would like to prefer something new. He would walk on that road which is not often used. The poet would not be an orthodox, a conservative. He prefers to have an untrodden path. It might offer him something new and the charming. The poem, The Road Not Taken, attracts the attention of the reader for its intellectual appeal. Here lies a speciality of the poem of Robert Frost. Robert Frost has aptly been deemed as a literary heir of William Wordsworth. Robert Frost wrote his poem in the vein of William Wordsworth. He composed his poem about people, landscape, and countryside in traditional style. Dear students, I have given a critical analysis of the poem The Road Not Taken. If you want something more, please write in the comment box so that I will try my best to cater your need. So this much for today, my dear student. So take care and thank you very much. Goodbye and see you in my next video.